Here's one thing I've noticed since I started this YouTube channel, even though I still kind of hate the videos I'm making. And when I look back on what I made the day before, I already hate it. But that's good. I think that's evolution, right? But I've noticed that before I was prone to giving into the resistance when I was doing something. Like when I was doing the marketing career, there was so much conflict. Always conflict every week. I'd have a week of productivity and then I'd fall off the wagon the next week, and I just really struggled to stick to the path, to the goal. And it's because I had so many different conflicting desires all impacting me at once. And one week I was like, I need to be rich, and then the next week I'd be like, I need to fix my dating life, and then the next week I'd be like, I need to get fucking ripped. There was so many conflicting desires because I don't think I was doing the one thing that I was supposed to be doing. Because I think that I was, seated in the seat of my ego in consciousness. And the ego has a million fucking different desires, and they all fight with each other all the time. Because, you're basically just looking to fix that feeling you have internally. And there's loads of different ways to fix it. Maybe you're like, oh, maybe I need a bird. Maybe I need to live in Colombia. Maybe I need to make 20 grand a month. Maybe I need, more recognition in my career. There's loads of ways that the ego wants to fix what's wrong with you internally. But, and that results in a lot of conflict when you're trying to do something, when you create goals. Because fundamentally you're coming from the wrong place internally. So when it comes to achieving something, some people are very good. There's obviously, 10%, 5%, 2% of people that are just David Goggins, that are good at just like picking a goal and just fucking going for it. I've never been one of those people. But interestingly enough, now that I'm doing this YouTube, there's still resistance. There's still, the siren's call of laziness from time to time. There's still ups and downs. There's still some days where I'm not quite as productive. I've noticed that I need to be incremental with my effort. It's like incrementally improving rather than this fucking 110% for 3 weeks and then crashing. But these things don't have as much power over me anymore. This resistance, this laziness, this wanting to run away, or this conflict, I don't know what to call it. I guess it's the resistance, if you understand that concept. This thing that's trying to stop you doing, this thing that says, oh, just be lazy, just eat junk food, just do this, just do that. The bad habits, they're much quieter. They're still there sometimes. I still partake from time to time, but for whatever reason, because I'm doing this thing that I'm pulled towards, even though it's shite at the minute, FYI, which I'm aware of, I don't know, it's like I have this inner strength, which I didn't have before. And it's not because before I was a lazy cunt and now I'm much harder working. It's because the intrinsic nature of what I'm working in has changed, and I'm now getting fed energy by the tasks. The process in and of itself sustains me, gives me the energy that I need to continue. Whereas before, because I was operating out the ego, I was constantly having to generate the energy within myself, and it doesn't work. You're